All right. So where we left off was we're siren farming. I'm hoping we get lucky. We've actually been through quite a bit of sirens. Hopefully we get there. Ba 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 ba. I always see the item and I go, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. We're just kind of waiting for that pre-workout to start kicking in here in a little bit. It's already been a long morning. We are currently farming for blue tails, apparently. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna have everyone maxed out soon. Ba, 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 ba. This has been one of the longest grinds in my life, I'm not gonna lie. They definitely made things rare in Final Fantasy IV. Oh, gold hourglass. No. I'm hoping we get lucky here. I mean, we're about 80 sirens in so far. So one can only hope we're gonna get lucky and get this blue tail. Oh, rat face. It is a pretty interesting name, right? Welcome in. We're currently blue tail farming. We're trying to get the onion shield. We've already got one. That's unfortunate. So we're kind of at this boring part of the game where we're doing final dungeon prep, so. Bum, 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 bum. That room looks like the ultimate dude cave. It's definitely a good perk, I can tell you that much. We spent a lot of time on it. There's still more to be done too. I've got a bunch of posters and stuff I need to hang. Never-ending process, but it's I'm very happy with it. I also forgot that it's like holiday weekend too. Or holiday week, I guess. Time's running away from me. Boom, 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 doom, doom, doom. Oh, there's an item. I always get excited when I see an item. Gold hairpin. Rip. Almost. Still going for the second tail. Yes, absolutely. I didn't get a chance. The last time I played, whenever I had sent you that message, was the last time I was able to log on. So, unfortunately, I didn't get any other time to join. So yeah, we're definitely we're after the second one for sure. But I think we're about 30 or 40 sirens in this with this already, so hopefully not too many more. It seems like 110 is about where you get it. The only unfortunate side is just that it's really boring, that's all. The only plus side is that my characters are going to be approaching level 80 before we go to the final area. Bum, 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 bum. I appreciate that gift as well, thank you. I don't know, I'm hoping Heart of the Cards, so I'm hoping we get a little lucky here, you know? I know if I was watching some middle-aged man fight dragons for an hour straight, I'd probably leave. Blue tail, gold hairpin. I'll take a gold hairpin though. I mean, that gives me more sirens, so it works out. Oh, we got a gifter. Thank you, Art, for that. The only good part is my characters are gaining levels through all this. It kind of works out. Levels never hurt. I do have to ask for my more experienced Final Fantasy IV players, though. In this version, do you actually max out at like 9,999 HP? It almost feels like it's not necessarily possible without augments. Like, I feel like I could get Cecil close there with a 50% augment, but that's about it. Augments are a ton of gold, so silver apples. Gotcha. I think I have some. What are the apples used for? Boom, 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 50 to 100 HP boost. Gotcha. Well, I need to check my inventory because I feel like I probably have quite a few of them. Like, let's double check real quick while we're here. Okay. I just have 6. That hurts the auto battle. Yeah, missing that first attack kind of hurts. Yeah, it's a 0.4%. It's pretty rough. I get a lot of Heavenly Wrath as well, though. Yeah, this drop chance is it's abysmal. But I can't stay away from in-game gear, though. I couldn't imagine doing a re-playthrough of this game with max gear already. There's also part of me that would be okay with just one onion shield too, though. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you only get to keep certain things? Gotcha. I always see an item, I get excited. Gold hourglass. RIP! Josh, I'm doing good. I hope you are doing well. Happy Thanksgiving week. I actually forgot about that and I was like, oh, probably won't be streaming on Thursday. Apple, Summer Drops, Tail Equipment, Augments. Oh, nice. Stream Friday instead? Maybe. I'll have to see what I can do. Heavenly Wrath, dude. This is what we call severe gambling. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to do some gambling with that GameStop thing with the Pokemon PSA graded cards. I'm not gonna lie. Gold hairpin. I'd love to live stream that. I'm hoping we just get lucky. I also am kind of figuring, I don't know how much time I really want to spend on this today. Once we go into the next dungeon, we're able to leave, right? It's not like Final Fantasy VIII where it's just like in dungeon and you're pretty much stuck there. I may want to spend a little bit of time progressing the story. I'm gonna go till about 12:30 today. Fight music is, I don't know. The fight music's pretty good in this game. Bum, bum, bum. Don't worry, that pre-workout's about to kick in here. My face is about to go numb. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. No, no item. No. I wish that I could speed up battles even faster in this game. That's the only other problem, is that we're already like maxed out on speed. Maybe I should have the, maybe I should put the enemies back to wait. Just so that we can go faster for farming. Got a favorite character? I don't know. Probably Sid. We'll go with Sid in this one. Ba-boom. I kind of like how they made him a little cartoony in this one. Kane's really iconic for sure. The Dragoons always are. But they also made him look like Batman in this version of the game. That's all I can think about is Bruce Wayne. Welcome in, Biren. Alright, do we get it? Nah, gold hairpin, of course. It is a 12% drop chance. Actually, I need to turn my lights up a little bit, actually. I turned them down for whatever reason, and I feel like I need to turn them back up. Although this is definitely the boring part of doing all of this right now. I mean, I'm accepting my fate today. That we're just grinding, and it's unfortunate. At least for another 30-40 minutes. And it's all because I'm a gremlin, and I want in-game gear. But at least I admit it. Cecil's finally starting to hit hard. Only took him like 60 levels to do it. There's an item. Closing my eyes. Heavenly Wrath, dude. All their alternative is a constant possibility of game over. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I want to see what these weapons and armor are like, though. I want to see just how overpowered they made them. Here we go. Yeah, I've got to turn these lights up. People are about to get a close-up. That's better. I'm not in the dark anymore. Sissel's major weapon actually got nerfed. Oh, the Ragnarok or whatever? I've only read up on it a little bit, clearly. Clearly I'm not super anti-spoilers. Really? Yeah, they definitely nerfed that pretty hard then. So it's definitely worth going for the Onion Sword then. I just hope we can get lucky at some point, that's all. Nothing like chasing the 0.4% drop chance. Is the it's a red tail, right, that I need for the sword? Is that drop chance also abysmal? Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait. I'm assuming it's probably also a little more hard to grind as well. I think we've gotten through about 24 of these so far. Yep. Oh, that's good to know. Is there any way to curse ring it, or no? Every time this popped up, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, it's called grinding, unfortunately. So, welcome in, Rye. Yeah, we're looking for a it's a 0.4% drop rate. So unfortunately, we're kind of stuck here for a little bit. I'm probably going to do it for another 26 minutes, and then I'm going to move on to the story for a little bit. The good news is I can always come back to this. But everybody's going to be in the 70s, which is good. Yeah, I definitely wish I had more time over the weekend to have farmed this up. Oh, it's a Heavenly Wrath, dude. I feel like we're so close, but we're so far. Morning, Paladin. I wish I could say I'm doing something cool, but I'm not. Welcome in. We are farming. We're going for the blue tail. We need one more blue tail, in order to finish out our Destin slot shields. So it's the music. It's a good music. It's definitely it's up there for sure. The subterranean thing or whatever, the last dungeon, it is inside of that ice castle, right? And that's where we go down to where the crystals are and everything. Never played this version before, neither have I. So we are in it together. So luckily, I'm pretty sure if you've played 4, I'm pretty sure it sticks to the story. So it's just a much harder version of 4, apparently. Rose is starting to hit pretty hard. I can respect it. I'd also expect it, being that they're almost level 80. The only change is like, oh yeah, the flashback. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. That was a pretty interesting flashback, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like I had finished this series before in my lifetime, but we just wrapped up Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've definitely had seen the original that came out that didn't follow the manga, but I finally watched Brotherhood, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. It got me. Come on. No item. We've been through about 30 so far. I wish I could make these battles even faster. What is Octopath Traveler? I'm a boomer these days. I don't know half the stuff out there anymore. Gold hairpin. Oh, gotcha. Very cool. Oh, it's a game. Okay. You know what's funny is I've seen some of those running around too, where it's like there's literally one that's like the Burning Crusade for World of Warcraft. Which that also brings up the other question: am I going to play the Burning Crusade or not? Again. Feel like it might be a sit this one out for me. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky today. I'm going through coffee like it's nobody's business, though, unfortunately. Everybody's missing. So close, yet so far. We need the luck. We need some sort of luck to happen here. So I can get out of here. I really would love to get out of this this dungeon. Hit the guitar. Yeah, but it's like way back there. I have to play at a gig tonight too. That's why it's out today. So beside me to my left here is my MacBook and my interface and all that stuff for all that work. It's only weird if it doesn't work. Listen, I don't know if stroking wood this morning is gonna get it. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Never say never. No. All right. This sucks all the way over there. Oh, come on. I do have great news. Apparently, I stopped breathing about 30 times every hour in my sleep. It's pretty awesome. So apparently, I'm getting my first CPAP machine. It's gonna be awesome. Facts that you didn't really need to know about me. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Let's get this blue tail. So the blue tail will do, it gets you the onion shield, which is apparently the best shield in the game. So, but it has a 0.4% drop rate from these mobs. And then there's a red tail that you have to farm, which will give you the best weapon in game. At least for Cecil and Kane. I believe it is exclusive to this version, yeah. Dum, boom, 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 boom. Bro, playing the hardest version of Final Fantasy IV. I know. I know. Welcome in, TM. Yeah, that's why I chose to play it. I've never played 4 at all. And I was like, I want the challenge. So now we're going for the onion gear. What's up, Coco? Come on. Heavenly Wrath. That's a rip. For some reason, I get the feeling that even the final boss isn't going to be that hard at this point if we try to get the onion gear. It's so good to see all the familiar faces. I hope everyone at least has a good week. Hopefully they get some time off. It'd be nice. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, we've kind of been pretty boring lately. We're trying to farm. We're farming up some gear. Always like having 5 characters instead of the traditional 3 or 4. You know, that is something that I have enjoyed more and more versus, like you said, the 3 and 4. But it is weird. I feel like I would rather it be 3 or 5. I actually don't like 4 for whatever reason. Blast from the Past only had the DS version of the 3D game. Yeah, we found it. It was on Steam for us, so welcome in, Star. We've been enjoying it so far. I mean, it's definitely you have to be prepared for boss fights in this one. Beat the original at 60 and at 99. No real significant difference. Yeah, that's the thing, is that apparently 4 is a lot easier compared to 4 3D, apparently. We're running out of sirens, though. I'm already running out of coffee, man. That's not good. I am actually very interested in the new machine that Steam is coming out with as well. I'm kind of like debating, especially if it could do any kind of like almost like AirPlay through multiple TVs or something like that. That'd be insane. Gold hourglass. So close. Basically, yeah. But I mean, but at this point, I kind of feel like maybe I'm wrong. I feel like most consoles are essentially just mini PCs at this point now. But I feel like something like that looks a lot more sleek in a living room versus a Nintendo Switch or, you know, anything else really. Anger the Master Race. Yeah, I mean, but I'm always PC, so I've always been a PC guy, so what I'm really interested in is the fact that retail WoW is coming to consoles, and I think that's crazy. I feel like I saw something where they they've dumbed down all the abilities for Midnight so that people can play it on a console, the controller. That's what I've heard. Their plan is to bring it to consoles. As long as the Steam machine lasts 10 years, I'll be all for it. Sammy! You're stuck at 1080p again? Weird. Thank you for that subscription. Thanks so much for the sub. Nothing audio mode can't fix. It's all good. I don't know why it does that. I could practically guess where you're at anyways. Where, Matt? Fearable? I don't know how to say that. Fearable Knights. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. WoW came out and smoked it with its ability to expand. Yeah, I mean, WoW's been good. I still prefer the classic versions. Honestly, I never thought I'd say this, but a Classic Plus, after the success of Season of Discovery, I would actually be more interested in Classic Plus now. You know, I actually did, Sammy, but the problem is I don't know what augments to use. I might like the Pixel Remaster, maybe. I'm dying over here, by the way, for some reason. So the reason we didn't go with Pixel Remaster was because I wanted a little bit more of a challenge. Yeah, the problem is all my characters are 70 plus, so I need to actually figure out augments for them. Your favorites between 6 and 9? Well, 6 is really good. I have a biased opinion for my favorite Final Fantasy, and it's a very unpopular one. And that 8 is my favorite. And it's only because of that's just the one I spent the most playing growing up. And Triple Triad is just it's just the GOAT. You know what's funny is I've never played anything past 10 besides 16. So there's a lot of Final Fantasy that I hadn't played, so we just finished 6. We're going through 4 now. So it's possible that I make my way back up to past 10. So 8 is goated though. Yeah, I mean 8 is good. Six is the most intriguing for sure because, like, they don't make villains like Kefka anymore, you know? I'm playing the FF3 Pixel Remaster and I don't recommend it. No, what's wrong with it? Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna have to go restock up on Sirens unless we get lucky. Let's pray should we get lucky on the last 6 that I have. I want to leave this place. Yeah, we're farming for that blue tail, you know what I mean? Luckily we got one. We've gotten one so far, I just need a second. I would be less inclined to do this had I still not gotten the first one. Story is disjointed, leveling is unbalanced. That's fair. It makes sense for some of the older ones. Interesting. You have to actually use effects to accomplish tasks. I don't know, let's ask Sammy. Sammy's finally back. What should we play next after this, Sammy? Because once we get all of our farming done, it's a bum rush to the end of this game. What game should we play next? Blue tail. Gold hairpin. Close enough. I don't know. I like the idea of continuing to play games that I've not played before, and that list is pretty massive. There are a lot of games I never finished or played. Boom, boom, boom. So that's what we're farming for now. We're farming the blue tail for the shield, which we already have one. And then we've got then we gotta go farm the red tails for the sword. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 were super fun, and then 3 happened. That's funny. Listen, I mean, here's the deal. I'll take golden hairpins because at least it replenishes our gil in order to continue doing this. You telling me it's time to go play Expedition 33? Probably. I'm trying, Cher, I'm trying. We're trying to get this blue tail. Yeah, somebody gave me the Game Shark, man. Just let me... Somebody give me that Game Shark. I mean, honestly, I just need to finish 16, to be honest. But Lord have mercy how long that would take if I only stream 4 hours a week. We may start upping the stream, though. Maybe once the holidays settle, we may start going to 4 hours on Tuesday, Thursdays. I don't want to add days, I just would like to add time. Gold hairpin. Alright, last one. Last one, here we go. I'm putting all the faith in this one right here. What is 12? Zodiac Age? Is that what that is? I heard that one's really good. Come on. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look this time. Once it dies, I'm closing my eyes. Alright, wait. Eyes are closed. Okay. Alright. That's a rip. That's a rip. Base 12 is on PS2's original North American release. Japan released the game as Zodiac Age. Oh. Certain things you can do with a base game. Oh, interesting. Alright. We landed on the moon. I don't know, man. Something about Final Fantasies is always just kind of weird to me that there's just always some sort of spaceship just laying around, you know? Like... Definitely should save, though. 11 gold hairpins. All right. 80 sirens, sure. This hurts. Going back to Earth. It is funny though, in this one, you know, they started doing the whole like Gaia thing and all that stuff. And this one is it's literally just a picture of the Earth. It's funny. Might have been faster to go left, maybe. They can expand so much with the modern remake of the game. I believe it. There's a lot of meat to the characters and stuff in this game. Don't worry, Sammy. I've always your voice has haunted me in the background in every stream while you were gone. And it was save the game. Save the game. Subterranean tunnels. They do exist. They do indeed exist. I finally figured out how to move stuff. I know that sounds dumb, but for whatever reason, it was very weird. Thank you for being proud of me. At least someone's proud of me. Thank you. It's all I've wanted to hear in life. Alright, Cecil, I see you. Cold hairpin, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, it might just be one. It might be one person that gets it. Oh yeah, definitely a classic for sure. Yeah, in this version, there's definitely times where people can mess with you. Yeah. Yeah, them forcing him to be a paladin is kind of interesting to me. The question is what augment should I be using right now though for other character stat progression though? Is that who? Welcome in, unknown. The Pokemon. You can tell that I stopped learning after 151. You know. I think the furthest I got in Pokemon past the OGs was Cyndaquil. Oh, come on, there's an item. Let's see it. It's a gold hourglass. That's not what we're after. Augments setups require multiple playthroughs. That's fair. Ah, why'd you miss, Cecil? Why'd you miss? You think we're gonna get it today? You think we're gonna get the second blue tail? I think we're gonna get to level 99 before we do. We need the blue tail. That's a gold hairpin. We have faith. Hope so. Gonna need it for this. Yeah, so Dad, blue tail, there's certain things in the games that will give you ultimate armor. And apparently these guys drop the items for the best shields in the game. Every time I see an item, though, I'm like, yes, and it's just a gold hairpin. Heavily Wrath, okay. I knew what I was signing up for, but I also didn't know what I was signing up for, trying to get onion gear. Maybe you're standing in the wrong spot, you gotta move 12 pixels to the right. That I can do. We'll have to do little rituals here. I'm scared to move any further though, I want to get into an encounter. I don't think I can do 12 pixels to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Pretty sure I skipped a number. Let's see if it works. There's way more than 12 pixels? Dang, bro. I'm not good at math, alright? That's what I get for being a middle-aged man playing games, you know? No one said I was smart. Oh god, 12 pixels? And what do you... Then I'm gonna move like... friggin... God. I know, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, moving 12 pixels would be very hard. My posture's getting out of hand doing this. I need some Final Fantasy hot takes though. I know Sammy's full of hot takes on Final Fantasy. No! What are we sirening for? We are looking for our second blue tail. So that we can get the onion shields for Cecil and Kane. So that's what we're going for right now. You know what? There really isn't enough Cid in this game, honestly. The characters definitely like pop in and then they definitely exit, you know, pretty quickly. That's your hot take? That's fair. Bum, 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 bum. My hot take in Final Fantasy is that just because someone doesn't kill a boss optimally doesn't mean it's wrong. Whose personality? Cid? That's one of the biggest things that, like, actually I could see that would deter new people from playing Final Fantasy sometimes from the community, and that is almost me getting a little serious. It's like, just because someone's doing something in the game that you may not do, as long as they kill that boss, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Lit my RNG manipulation. Thank you, I feel it. I'm receiving it. Thank you, Pat. Oh, it's a hairpin. The thing is we like hairpins though because they sell for a lot of gil. The next one's Blue Tail. Alright, here we go. First time I fought one of the super bosses in this version, 20+ minute fight. Yeah, and you beat it, right? So. But I also find that that kind of like mentality kind of follows almost anything, especially like animes, card games, stuff like that. Ah, it's a Heavenly Wrath. Almost. So close. Do I think Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VII are related? I wish Sammy was still here. Because Sammy has a lot to say about crossovers. I don't know. The problem about 4 is that this is clearly the Earth. So I don't think it is. Heavenly Wrath. Still here just doing your job. No, don't do your job. Skip out on your job. Tell us how Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X are related. He said no. Think about it, Ken could be Sid's Final Fantasy VII's grandpa. I mean, maybe. You got morning meetings and 3 weeks worth of audits to pull off in 2 days. I believe in you. You got this. You know what? I would help you do audits. Big stretch on the last one. That's fair. I'm super thankful and appreciative of everyone that's been tuning in throughout the last month and a half of me kind of making a comeback to streaming. So it's been a fun journey so far coming back. It's one of those things where I can actually say that I look forward to like turning on the computer again to do this. So there was a while there where it was like, oh no, I'm not enjoying this anymore. But I know no one's enjoying this. Good lord, I need to get this blue tail and get out of here. The problem is that I just have more pain and anguish to go through once I get it. Dude, my character's gonna be max level before I get this thing. So I'm a big proponent. Well, are there cheat codes? Listen, hear me. I'm not against cheat codes. Give me that Game Shark, man. I'll plug it right into my PC right now and watch my PC fry. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't realize how far back the Dragoon class actually went. I didn't, because the first time I was introduced to it, clearly Sid in Final Fantasy VII was essentially that, but he didn't really like. I was young then, right? So I didn't really understand that that's what he was. But in number 9, Freya was like the next one we were introduced to, really. Best thing I'll do is get debugger running. Y'all think I'm that smart? X editor. Honestly, I will say this about the Pixel remasters, about the 4X experience. I have nothing against stuff like that, especially like if you're just playing it through for the story. And like for someone like me at this point, like I only get to play for 4 hours a week. Like I want to speed things up. But the fact that this is going to take up a whole day of streaming really is unfortunate. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm scared that the red tail, if getting the second blue tail is taking this long, I'm scared that the red tails are going to take forever. Yeah, there is no like, there's no shame in the game for X4 multipliers for the remasters. So, at least not in my book. One pink tail in dozens? Ugh. If you validated, that is fair. No, I did it all through my Final Fantasy VI playthrough. I was 4X on everything. Ain't nobody got time for that. Gotta do, yeah, I need to venture into that Naming Way side quest. One pink tail. What does the pink tail do again? Is it a... Is that a... Is that armor? I guess I got lucky on... I don't know, I guess I got lucky on, the first blue tail, I guess. Adamant armor? Ooh, nice. I've heard about adamant armor. Yeah, I'm interested to see like what the end boss really, how hard it really is. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. It might be really hard. Who knows? Heavenly Wrath. So that's the only good part about buying sirens for this is they drop hairpins. And they also drop a decent amount of gil, so kind of works out a little bit. So they kind of replenish a little bit. Oh, I guess that is true, yeah. I imagine the other one you couldn't buy them. I don't know. I'll double check after this. Status. I'm assuming I guess it's intellect. I guess it's 21. He said it's not ideal, but it'll work. Yeah. Old Cecil. He's not doing too hot. Luckily, I don't think we're gonna go for adamant armor. I just want the weapon and the shield. But Lord of Mercy, have we been here all day? This almost feels like that guy that was trying to eat as many trout as he could in old school RuneScape. Like, Dab Gaming with that follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My time. I've got to work on getting my TikTok notifications up and running again. I switched from using TikTok Studio, which was where all my stuff was from, and I just never got around to being able to do it on this program I'm using now. Man, the great news is we're about a month and a half away from doing some Magic the Gathering streams, though. I will be buying 3 boxes of collector boosters for Lorwyn. And we're gonna pretty much crack all those on camera, so. Come on, come on. Oh. This is getting painful, I'm not gonna lie. How badly do I actually need onion gear? We could break it up and go to the next farming spot for it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I was thinking, like, might be able to do that. In order to get the onion gear, I just go back to the guy that I did for Excalibur, right? And just turn in that tail, the guy that collects tails or whatever. So I could go ahead and get the shield, right? Oh, man. God, this is like farming for Invincible. Or Baron Rivendare's Mount. This is rough. It's rough because there's no way to speed this up. This is like the fastest we can go. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. What Final Fantasy are we playing? We're playing Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake. Welcome in, Bell. Bum, 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 bum. We're doing a little farming. We're doing some boring stuff. We are looking for a super, super rare drop. Never played it? Well, the great news is this is my first time too. So we get to experience it together a little bit. So far, it's been really fun. So if you like Final Fantasies at all, I would definitely check it out. Hairpin, dude. Hairpin. I don't know. I feel like I'm in it to win it now. Like, I can't leave. I have to leave for a gig that I have to play at tonight, and I feel like I'm just gonna, like, just skip out on the gig. Sorry, guys. I had to farm a blue tail. I have not played that. What is it? What is it based on? Della. World of Final Fantasy is a good one. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, we don't know what we're going to be playing next. Right now, we're kind of extending this game a little bit. We're extending it by farming some rare gear. But we're kind of ready for the last dungeon, essentially. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Like I said, we've got 23 more minutes to finish this out. I know, I'm ready for the last dungeon. But also, I really do enjoy this idea of we're getting onion gear. Well, maybe I'll be able to, I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to do some off-screen time to finish out the tails. And then maybe like next week we can just start the dungeon. But the next farming spot is in the dungeon, right? So it's kind of one of those things where I know there's a few bosses in there. I've read a little bit, you know. I've read a little bit, but not like watched anything. Hey, if there's a way to edit in the tails, we're gonna do it. I'll do some research after this. I got no shame in the game right now. I'm just appreciative of everyone sticking around watching me farm for 2 hours. Ba-ba. I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close. I want you to succeed. I think we're all gambling. It's like the thrill possibility, right? It's like, oh, it could drop. Well, see, that is definitely kind of the thing that I'm at nowadays. I used to be super like, you know, no, you got to be competitive, you got to be whatever. And I agree with that in like MMOs. Like, but for stuff like this, run that X4, run that multiplier. Like, if this had the invincible in it too, I would do that for farming. Like, I got no shame in the game if we're speeding up farming. Just one more. I know. The dopamine. That's how I am with like Magic the Gathering packs. Just one more. The chase card, it's gonna be in there. The card's gonna be in that one pack. Bum, bum, bum. Come on. I wonder if that is something you really can do. Oh, I actually, so I haven't opened very much of Phantasmal, but we did get a little lucky recently. That's a Heavenly Wrath. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe get lucky on something. I mean, it's not an SIR, but it's pretty good. Might be hard to see here. If I can. Bring that into focus a little bit. So I could have a vending machine in the shopping. What? I did. This is not the super expensive one though. This is, I mean, it's, hear me, it's like $50, but it's not the like super chase card. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is we've only opened 4 packs of Phantasmal and ended up getting that out of it, so it's been a pretty good return. It is very cool artwork. When we opened it, I was like, oh wow, like... It's another Heavenly Wrath. I need to sell the Heavenly Wrath too, though. I wonder what they sell for. Now, truthfully, one of the biggest purchases that I was able to make, only because I had a bunch of store credit, my LGS ended up having some OG like dual lands. I don't know where they got them, how they got them. They're in pretty rough condition. Don't get me wrong. They're damaged. Like I have to consider them damaged. But they were asking a pretty absurd number. Well, actually, it wasn't absurd. It was actually priced. It was actually priced accordingly. I went in and then undershot them by like pretty good amount. I thought they were going to tell me to kick rocks, and then they said, "No, we'll take it." And I said, "Oh." So I essentially walked out with 3 dual lands, and I only really paid for 1.5 dual lands, if that makes sense. So, and if you know anything about dual lands, they're anywhere between $250 each and above. So. Gold hairpin, a random god pack. See, I've never experienced anything like that with the Pokemon stuff. Actually, I'd only started recently opening Pokemon stuff because my kid has taken an interest to it. I used to have a bunch of old stuff back in the day. I ended up trading it in, and hear me, that's another reason why I'm able to like trade for dual lands, because I was holding on to Pokemon cards for 25 years. Yeah, they definitely. I'm not sure if I regret trading them in or not, because I know that I wouldn't have been able to sell them myself for full value, and they would have set for a long time. But they gave me a pretty good offer on what I had, so I wanted to get back into Magic anyways. And plus the stuff that I'm buying in Magic is also the same anyways, because it's a lot of old stuff now. My collection, like I've made my 2 decks that I play for Magic the Gathering, and now my collection's moving on to like, I'm moving on to like cards that are either on the reserve list, so they'll never be reprinted, or cards that are just in every high-powered like commander deck. We're gonna find a way to exploit this game at some point, don't worry. Yeah, we've gone through about 50. We had 80, right? Pretty sure we had 80 sirens, so we've gone through over 100 on the stream. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. We gotta get this one. I thought it was gonna be a lot easier after I got that first blue tail. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, Mike, it is the best version. I'm sorry I missed your comment. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, let's get it. We need this. It's not happening. I think I just ran out of coffee too. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate sign. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, it's a hairpin. Listen, all these levels and they still take forever to kill these things, man. Like, I guess if anything, getting more levels kind of helps me to get Ragnarok, right? At least we can get that. Ragnarok still is an upgrade, though, right? I need to check the settings. I wonder if putting them on wait will do that. Oh, they are on wait. Weird. Okay. Yeah, so they're already at the point for it for sure. I think Cecil's almost 80. Fingers crossed, we got 8 minutes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, and then I go to the forums. It's an hourglass. It is getting a little painful now. We're over 100 sirens for sure on this go around. Maybe 140, 150 based off like non-streaming time. Come on. Nada. Ba-da-da-da. Yurichi, I think. I could be butchering that name as well. I'll double check here in a second. Let's double check. Yeah, or Yoichi? Come on. Oh, what's that do? I just hit tab and it gave her the optimal equipment. Optimal. Oh, does that affect her bow? I feel like if she was front row, she'd hit pretty hard. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, well, that works. Well, she hits pretty hard, so. It's an unlucky streak now. Time's running out. Like I said, this will be another moment to just thank everybody for bearing with the grinding and hanging out with me on a Tuesday for a holiday week. So it is much appreciated, and we're gonna either find a way to get these tails more efficiently, or I'm gonna do some off-screen grinding for sure. We still got a few more left. Still got a few more minutes left. But for those that don't know, we typically stream Tuesday, Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 12 Eastern. We're trying to add a little bit more time on those days. Maybe 10 to 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The game was like, nah, man, we're not doing anything. So, should the power sesh be on, like, Cecil or something then, maybe? I need to see what he's got. Oh, well, that's why. Well, what is the set? Is it arms? What is it? Oh, it's body. Yeah, he's got the Genji armor on. Alright, let's see. I think we got like 3 more left. I also do forget he does have a penalty on cursoring. Come on. Now it's just not dropping anything. Yeah, he's definitely hitting pretty hard. Alright, just one more, right? Or 2 more, or 3. Oh, this is so painful. It's so painful to have done this for 2 hours and not have gotten one. I guess that's also the other painful part too, but what actually makes it the worst is that I have one already. I guess if I didn't care so much, I could just get one person with onion stuff. Ba-da-da-da. You managed to get 3 adamant armors to drop. Ah, this is crazy. That is my thing too, is I am kind of at this point where it's like we've kind of been in this game for a little while, so it's kind of, what do I realistically finish? Because it's like, do I realistically finish Onion Gear, or do I just go ahead and beat the game type deal? Which will definitely be sometime next week for sure. We're just gonna squeeze out a little extra time, I guess. Well, that's also kind of the thing, right? Like, we're getting in-game weapons by beating the bosses here in the final dungeon, so. Where does the bow come from for Rosa? I know she has an ultimate weapon too. Oh. Golden hairpins for days. That kid. This is 40. 40. Jesus. This is Final Fantasy IV 3D remake. It's picked up in the final dungeon. Gotcha. We've been grinding away all day for a rare drop, and we've yet to get it. Never played the remake? From what I've been told, it's pretty much the same game, just besides like one extra cutscene. All right, I got this one and one more left. That's gonna be it for the week. I may do a pop-up stream. I don't know. I mean, people are gonna be busy with the holidays. We shall see. Yeah, that would be awesome to dupe Excalibur. So we essentially, this will probably be the only stream for the week, unfortunately, due to holiday timing. All right, last one. This is it. This is it here. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, really? A quality of life hack? I like hacks at this point. No. That's rough business. That's rough. Well, that being said, I appreciate everyone that has tuned in for the most boring stream ever known to man. blue tail farming. That being said, for those that are new, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 12 typically. Won't be this Thursday due to Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a great holiday. If you don't have anything planned, hopefully you get some good rest. And it'll be probably next Tuesday before I go live. So we're going to take a week off and just kind of hang out and enjoy our time. I appreciate everyone sticking around and hanging out. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. So that's the thing. I'll probably get it like in the next hour or so off stream. Like I said, I appreciate you guys more than you know. I hope you stay well. I hope to see you on Tuesday. And if I don't, I just hope you have a great week. Y'all have a good one.